I should get my phone out so we have the thing and everything. Sorry, Cleo, I didn't see you there. Nearly squashed my dog just as the live stream started. G'day, squad. It's your squid. Here's my wife and my dog and my kid. Hi. I didn't mean to rhyme, but apparently I did. Fucking again, that's weird. Anyway, the microphone I tested a few times. I did a couple of private streams just for myself and on my wife's phone and stuff, and it seemed to work. I'll try to stop putting my fucking hand in front of my mouth and stuff. But this is Shannon, by the way. If anyone who hasn't seen my wife, this is her. That's Shannon. Say hi, Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
Yeah. What we're going to do, the theory of this video, it's going to go into a new playlist. It's going to be like movie reviews and TV show reviews and stuff, and Shannon's going to be on it with me. The kid's probably going to feature on it a bit as well because, you know, he often requires being held, so it's a way to incorporate the whole family and stuff. The other kid's asleep, but yeah, it is what it is. If you're watching this in the backlog of streams, skip ahead to the 4-minute mark. If you skip ahead to the 4-minute mark, we'll get into the nuts and bolts of how it's all going to work, and we'll actually start reviewing it and stuff. But yeah, the short version is neither of us had seen it. Well, we've both seen bits and pieces like at other people's houses or when other people were watching it and stuff, like here and there. And so we know little bits, but we've never actually sat down and watched The Walking Dead. We put it up to a poll, which was The Walking Dead or Vikings, and it was at 50-50 when we were sitting down to watch it. So we both ended up just deciding we were going to watch The Walking Dead. And yeah, so we're over a season in now. I think we're two or three episodes into the second season, but we're not going to talk about what has happened in the second season yet. We're only going to talk about what's happened in the first season. Then we're going to review the second season. We're going to review it season by season. So, like, if you want to post spoilers, feel free to post spoilers. I would rather you didn't, but you know, I know some people do that sort of stuff. So we've seen bits and pieces. We know like main story arcs and stuff like that, but it's still fun to watch anyway. So yeah, this is what you're here for and stuff. But did I say 4-minute mark or 5-minute mark that we'd get right into it?
I don't know.
I think I said 4-minute mark. So we'll get into it at the 4-minute mark anyway, but I'll read some comments first. It'll probably end up being a bit of a Q&A with Shannon as well by the end of the video. But Chase Elliott says, oh, yes, best freaking TV show of all time. Isaac's here. He says, hi. Hey, Squid. Hey, Isaac.
Hi.
I freaking love The Walking Dead. The character's the best. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I have thoughts on certain characters so far, one season in, so we'll get right into that. Thanks for evolving. Thanks for your evolving content. Thanks, mate. Thanks. I won't spoil anything. Hey, you guys. Miss you all. Hey, Frank. How you doing, mate? What's up, Anxious Squid? Been a fan for about 9 months. I love your videos. Keep it up. Thanks, man. Is that Deekers or Deeces or Deacers?
I don't know.
Deekers. How do you pronounce that? Deekers? I don't know. But there are 7 people currently in the stream. We're going to get into it properly in about 50 seconds, not 50 minutes. Like Deekers. Yeah. Like with a K. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Nice. What did you think about the Cowboys' comeback against the Falcons this past Sunday? That was ridiculous that they all fucking just let the ball go. That was fucking insane. That was so stupid that they got like the what was it? Was it number 84 or number? I can't remember what the bloke's number was, but he literally like cradled the ball and watched it around. He had 3 full seconds. He could have fucking sat on it and ended the game. And oh man, that was a silly move, but it was entertaining football. Thanks for saying it right though. No worries. Thanks for letting me know it was right. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I wasn't complaining. Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't be complaining either if I was a Cowboys fan. It was a fucking rookie error on the other team's part, though. Y'all are a beautiful couple and a beautiful family. Congratulations to both. Thank you very much. Sorry I've dominated everything so far, but
that's all right.
We're going to get into Shannon talking and reviewing stuff in a second because I have a draft with me. We've hit the 4-minute mark, right? So we'll actually get into reviewing. Sounds like JJ has a bit of a chat, wants to have a bit of a chat as well, but that's fine. Where are we? So we're gonna rank things out of 100. That's the plan, right? So if you are watching this in our review playlist, and this is the first review we've done, I'll get to the comments and I'll talk other stuff after we've done the review. But yeah, this is basically how we're gonna do things. Every review we do is gonna have a total out of 100 points. Yeah, 50 from each of us. And of those 50 points, it's going to be broken down into 5 categories. The first category is going to be cinematography / effects. Second category is going to be the plot. Third category is script writing. Fourth category is acting. Fifth category is like how invested we are, or the investment in the story and the investment in the characters and stuff like that. Like how into it we are. You know what I mean? And so it's all of those things out of 10 between each of us is 50 all up, 50 all up, everything out of 100, right? And so then that'll give us a gauge of what we think collectively out of the whole thing, if that makes sense. So yeah, I won't go straight into the total or anything, but do you have, before we get into the absolute grading or anything, do you have anything standout moments or anything from the first season that you want to mention right off the bat, or anything, any like, what's your hot take on Walking Dead?
It's awesome.
From one season, yeah.
I actually really like it. I didn't give it a chance in the past because it was so popular, which doesn't really sound like it makes sense. Don't forget to speak up because the microphone's there. Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. I really like it so far.
Yeah, nice. So like, it's way more gory than I thought it would be, if that makes sense. Like I'm gonna move the camera a little bit and bring it towards us a bit more as well. But
he's talking.
Yeah, it's way more gory than I anticipated it would be. It's like it's got and the fucking, like, whatever it is, like if it's makeup or if it's CGI, I think it might be makeup. But
it's SFX makeup, I think.
Yeah, like that's fucking talent right there. I'm pretty certain they won a whole bunch of awards. I hope they won a bunch of awards because like the zombies, sorry, not zombies, walkers. You know, walkers are fucking good-looking, scary fucking things. You know, and there are parts that were genuinely scary in the first season, I think. So
it scared me.
Yeah, so all right, we'll get into the actual rankings and then we'll talk more specifically about like moments and stuff like that. Cinematography and effects. What would you give it out of 10, do you reckon? Bearing in mind that this is the very first one we've done, so you got to give room for like something to blow it out of the water or something to be way shitter than it as well, you know what I mean? 8.5 for cinematography and effects from Shannon. I'm probably going to go like about the same. I reckon an 8.5. I was thinking around that range because it was fucking phenomenal, right? I thought it was absolutely brilliant. The as I said, the SFX makeup and stuff was really, really cool. Before we go too far, like if you're watching this in the playlist but you haven't watched the series, obviously there are going to be there are going to be spoilers. So sorry if you've already been spoiled about stuff. Just expect there to be spoilers. I expect you people watching this will have already watched The Walking Dead by now because we're like 10 years too late to the party. So I imagine anyone that's interested in it still, or is a super fan of it still, or is interested enough to watch a review of it would have already seen the first, you know, but still just mentioning it so we're not total dicks. We're going to be talking spoilers for the first season of The Walking Dead and stuff. It's based around a guy named Rick Grimes. Is it Grimes?
Rick Grimes, yeah.
Yeah, who wakes up in a hospital, or he got shot. He was a cop. He got shot. He wakes up in a hospital. The world's been fucked over by some kind of virus, which is, you know, consistent to right now. We saw some parallels with some eerie shit, you know, like, you know, we're in the time of capital C-19 that we won't say the word for because we might get demonetized. But you know what I'm saying? Like the virus storyline hits home in 2020. And basically there's a whole bunch of people. No one's called them zombies. They're geeks or walkers thus far.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're zombies effectively, and chaos ensues as a result. He goes into the city on a horse, which is kind of cowboy. That's kind of cool. Gets stuck in a tank, then like meets a crew, which consists of his former partner that's been raw dogging his wife in the fucking bushes. Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, that was
she a hoe. But anyway, we're going to get into all that.
She belongs to the streets.
We're going to get into that. So cinematography and effects were 8.5 and a half each, which gives us a 17 out of 20 for that category. So it's fucking banging on the cinematography and effects.
Really good.
I mean, it's all of these scores will be the best scores anything in this playlist has ever had because it's the first. But I reckon it's going to take some beating to beat cinematography and effects for a while. You know, I don't think we'll see someone top that in the next few episodes. That's for sure. But plot, right? So I just went through the basic plot. Chaos ensues. There's a virus. As of the end of the first season, they haven't been to the lab or anything like that yet because the two episodes we've seen with them at the lab and just now leaving the lab, which is where we're technically at, is not that's not in the first season. That's the episodes we've seen of the second season. So the end of the first season, like, yeah, well, I think the whole first season, I'm not going to go as high as the 8.5 with cinematography and effects, because plot wise, there were some annoying plot points for me that I was like, would that really happen? You know, like, I mean, cool that, like, I thought the whole thing with what was his name, like Malcolm and his kid Dwayne and stuff, I thought they were cool. I hope they catch up at some point, like, and are actually a part of the story, not just left behind or whatever, you know. They seem kind of cool. I like them. They were nice. They didn't kill him because he spoke, and obviously walkers don't speak and stuff, or geeks or whatever you call them. There's our little geek right there. His opinion. Yeah. What do you think? What would you score for cinematography, JJ? Having a think. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. But anyway, plot-wise, yeah, I thought they were really cool. I thought that was nice of them. I thought that was, like, the whole thing with him and his wife, that was a thing. You know, like, I don't know if I'd be able to shoot you even after you'd become a zombie. So
I want you to.
Yeah, I know, but, like, it's wanting to and, like, having it actually happen are two different things, you know. Yeah. So that's a thing. I really didn't like the fucking sister plot line. Like, I was happy when she died in the last episode of the season. Like, that was like that. A swift death to that plot line was fucking needed, and I'm glad it happened.
He was being mean about it.
But what was the point of the fishing scene? Like, really? Like, cool.
To draw emotion.
But they're sisters. We get it. Your sisters, all right? Like, it's not Frozen. It's a fucking series. It's for adults. It was
for character development.
What character development? We get it. We already knew they were sisters.
No, but remember, a lot of it's kind of predictable, in my opinion. But I did love the plot. But I think that...
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I was saying that I predicted that the younger sister was going to die, too, because the older sister, it was going to, like, harden her in some way.
Yeah, but, like, I mean... the older sister had at least a little bit of... Andrea, I think her name is. At least she had a bit of...
Amy died, but...
Yeah, Amy and Andrea, I think, are the sisters we're talking about. But I was glad that the whingy one died, the little whingy one. I was like, I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't care, and the storyline bored me. Every time it came on, I wanted to grab my phone and just scroll, you know, because I was like... It's
serious to care that much about a character anyway. But...
Yeah, but it didn't mean, like, I don't know, maybe I'm a fucking chauvinist. Like, call me, like, whatever, you know what I mean? But I just... Sister storylines, I'm like, it's not a fucking Frozen. It's not Frozen, you know. That would be different because, like, they would be having to do the manly stuff and go out and fuck with zombies and shit, you know? Like, what were their struggles? Oh, you fucking, you know, like, someone didn't cook your fish right tonight, did they, sweetheart? You know, like, I don't understand what was their struggle. Why were they whinging? Like, the little Asian guy, what's his name? Glenn? Yeah. So, like, it's a point that he's made, like, several times that he's gone in and out of the city a bunch of times, right? Mm-hmm. Wouldn't have happened if he wasn't a little Asian dude. If he was a little Asian chick, he'd be back, you know, like scrubbing fucking clothes in the quarry or whatever and bitching about it for some reason. Like, these guys are out risking their lives and like, oh, since when did the women fucking have to wash clothes? Like, all right, bitch, go and wash go out and fucking take on the walkers then. She wasn't talking about the guys wash the clothes.
She wasn't talking about the guys that were gone. She was talking about the guys that were just sitting there playing and stuff and weren't doing anything.
Well, yeah, fuck those guys, obviously. But I'm just saying, like, that fucking, like, Glenn, underrated character. I like Glenn. But plot-wise, yeah, I don't know. Like, there were bits that I didn't like. I didn't like fucking the sister bit. I didn't like, I think it's weird that even if they thought that he was dead, that they were like, you know, banging. Fucking what's her name, Laurie and Shane or whatever. I thought that was odd, but I mean, plot device, it's working. It'll probably be a thing when Rick finds out and stuff.
She's
I don't know. Homie hopper. Yeah, she a hoe. She is a hoe. But plot wise, I think it's a good plot. There are some bits that are contrived. I'm probably gonna go like a 7.5 on plot. What do you reckon?
7. Because the only reason I give it just a 7 is because a lot of it I said out loud before it happened. Like,
yeah, it was very predictable. You're right. I probably went a bit too high with 7.5, but I already said it. So
it was good and it was really visual and everything. But I kind of just following along, I could pick up on the foreshadowing really sharply. Like, I don't know if it's just because I'm a writer myself or if it was that predictable.
And we did call what's his name, redneck Cletus guy, cutting his arm off. Merle, yeah, that's right. Like, those fucking inbred fucks. Like, I mean, I understand. I know the hype, right? People are into what's his name, the other one, fucking Daryl. Yeah, Daryl. Apparently, he's a character with longevity, and he has a character arc and stuff. But yeah, they're racist and they annoy me at the moment. So that is what that is. But you know, like he's got some redeeming qualities. I don't mind that guy so much. The one that like went and got squirrels and stuff and wanted to get the elk, but he couldn't get the elk because the walker had got the elk. You know, like that one's all right-ish. Still racist, but all right-ish. Daryl, that one. But yeah, Mel's a fucking...
That's not why I had a confused face.
Why?
Because you said elk.
That's what he was hunting, wasn't he? He was hunting an elk?
It was a deer.
What's the fucking difference? An elk's a type of deer, right?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
I think an elk is a type of deer.
I don't know.
Or a deer is a type of elk. Like, I think it's like saying...
When someone says elk, I think
that's like saying, like, oh, it's not a Malibu, it's a Chevy. Like, it's like, I think one is like just like the catch-all term.
When someone says elk, though, I think moose. I don't know why.
But, where are we? I think someone's talking about my jersey in there. It's the Elm Street Nightmares. I got it from Geeky Jerseys. It's the Elm Street Nightmares. It's number 84, which is when the first movie came out. It says Kruger on the back. It's got Kruger on the... It's fucking cool. Check out the patches. Like,
yeah, elk are different than deer.
Yeah, but are they from the same like family? Are they all like antelope or something? I don't know. Are elk and deer the same thing? Deer usually inhabit grasslands, deserts, and forests, while elk prefer mountainous forests. All right. Elk is much larger and heavier compared to a deer. Deer develops spikes, young male, or branched antlers that are shorter antlers that are They're basically the same thing. They're four-legged antler-having things, elk and deer.
That's like saying a springbok is the same as a fucking...
Something else unicorn. That's a four-legged... Yeah, except unicorns don't exist.
Yes, they do.
All right. Anyway... We're getting sidetracked. I didn't mind the guy that killed the fucking deer or antelope of whatever it was, you know. Script writing, I think it's all right so far. I'll let you go first on this one, but that's all right. Script writing, what do you think? Like, it is a bit predictable, but I mean, in terms of like actual realism and all that sort of stuff, and what do you mean? Like, I mean, obviously we're suspending our disbelief for the walkers, but to a certain element, yeah.
Script writing. I thought it was pretty good writing despite the predictability as far as like, I mean, yeah, plot wise, I kind of predicted a lot of the turns and you did too, but writing overall, I really liked it. So I'd give the writing.
And it has potential as well. Like, it's got potential to grow. Like, I think a 7.5 probably should have on the plot. I probably should have put that a bit lower because it's like, it's got potential to get way better. I can see it. Yeah. And I haven't got much room to get way better in my rating. So I might move it down, actually. Yeah, I am. I'm just going to give it a 6.5 on plot so far. And I'm going to give cinematography's in effect a 7.5 just to give it that room to move because I feel like I'm going gung-ho too soon, you know? I'm going straight into it being like, yeah, first review and like giving it high numbers. But I want to give it like, cause I am whelmed currently, you know? Like, I'm not underwhelmed. I'm in, but I'm not like knocked out of my pants either, you know what I mean? So we'll see. Yeah, so I'm lowering those, but we'll get to the totals later, so don't worry.
So for script writing, I'm going to give it an 8.
Okay, give me a sec. I'm just fucking doing that and shit. 50. Sorry. Because I had been putting a running total. Script writing, you're going to do an 8, you said?
I mean, it keeps my attention.
Yeah, right.
It creeped me out.
I'm going to go 7.5 just because there's not nearly enough swearing for mine. I would be fucking freaking out. That chick, when he first woke up and he was walking across the park and there's that half body chick crawling after him.
Fuck that.
There's no way you wouldn't say, fuck that, fuck you, fuck this, what the fuck, cunt, Jesus, fuck, Jesus, cunt, fuck. There is no way you wouldn't freak out and start saying fucking cunt. You know what I mean? Like, there's no... Obviously, the baby's there. I probably shouldn't swear. But you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Like, there's no way that you're seeing a half-dead body crawling at you and not saying fuck or cunt. But I understand that they're, like, you know, it's a television program, so it is what it is. But you're going with 8. I'm going with 7.5. Acting, I don't see anything wrong so far. I really didn't like that younger sister. I thought she was stunted and like gross and oblivious and a really bad actress, and it added to the I didn't like the plot line.
I didn't form much of an opinion about her. She died early.
Yeah, so I'm happy with that. And and I think the kids have all sucked so far, but it's really hard to get good kid actors, so you can't really do much about it.
They had like 2 lines.
Exactly. That's like, but it is what it is. They're like frozen and just staring and saying stuff, you know, but that's the only, like, I'm just nitpicking for nitpicking's sake at this point. You know, I'm sure they're good they're old now, you know what I mean? If they were kids at that point. So I'm sure they're good actors that are plying their trade and doing their thing. I'm not hanging shit on them by any stretch of the imagination. I'm more hanging shit on just child actors in general, you know, like even Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and what's his name, Rupert Grint and stuff. Like the first few Harry Potter movies are a fucking, they're a mission. If you rewatch them now, like they were great when they came out or whatever, but like because of how old we were and stuff, but rewatch them now, they're hard going because they're fucking like kid actors. Like it's hard to find fucking. There's a reason people like Neil Patrick Harris are fucking, you know, have lengthy careers when they've been discovered as child actors, and people like Lindsay Lohan go off the fucking rails because it's one or the other. Like it's hard to find good child actors. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's she sniffing around for?
I don't know. She's probably sniffing around at the dirt over there and grime and dust. But anyway, acting wise, what would you give it out of 10?
See, that one's more like hard to answer because it's individuals, but as a collective, I'd give. I
realized. Sorry, before you answer, I realized where that chick's from. That the chick that's getting it like from each cup, getting it from both dudes. Laurie, yeah, she's the chick in Prison Break. She's the doctor in Prison Break.
I didn't watch Prison Break really.
My mum did when it was like first airing on television in Australia, and so I saw bits and pieces. It was on after my bedtime. We watched Lost together, and then Prison Break would go on after Lost, but I would go to bed in between Lost and Prison Break. But
as a collective, I'd give them like a 9.
A 9 out of 10
or an 8. Yeah, it was pretty good. Like it was believable.
This is a scale like we might review like the fucking Godfather or something on this playlist, and you're going to give the acting on The Walking Dead a 9 out of 10. You haven't got much wiggle room in between the best acting of all time, which would be a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, but keep in mind we just started the series, so there's a lot more. Like I haven't seen anything wrong either.
That's true.
Maybe
that's true.
8,
that's true. No. You can say a 9. You can say a 9. Sorry, I'm not trying to influence.
It literally.
We can come at different angles. You know
I judge
what I mean?
like horror stuff off if it creeps me out enough or if it actually scares me a little bit.
Yeah.
And okay, for example, I used to watch Supernatural all the time. I started watching that in 2005, and it creeped me out. The Walking Dead scared the shit out of me, and this is like how many years later? And I'm like a fucking grown ass adult now.
Yeah.
And like. No, it wasn't just creepy. I think The Walking Dead's fucking scary. And I don't know if it's that subconscious part of me that feels like it could potentially happen, even though you like rolled your eyes at it when I was like, yo, there really could be like a fucking anger virus or something. Like, but I don't know. It just kind of, it scared me. So I think the acting, I would say an 8, I guess, then.
All right, don't let me influence you. If you want to go 8.5 or 9, like, fucking don't.
No, just give it an 8.
All right. I'm probably going to go, like, just because I didn't like those kid ones, and I think Rick is like, I don't think we've seen enough range from him yet, but he's just like all he's been is like shocked and angry dude. That's it, you know? And so I'm like, I think there's more depth to that character that we could explore that we haven't yet seen from the actor. And Shane is just typical angry jock dude. That's a typecast like character that anyone can sort of play. So I'm not like gonna, just because he's good in his role and he's convincing and he does it well, I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's flawless or anything either. So I'm probably gonna go like I would say 7. No, 6.5. I'm gonna go 6.5. Just I'm not trying to be a dick. But see you, Caden. Sorry, I didn't see that comment there. But yeah, we'll scroll back up. But hey, Pierre and anyone else, Tim, I think, is in there. But yeah, we're just getting into it now. So we're not just getting into it. We've got one more thing. Investment. How invested are you into it, babe? Like after one season, how? I mean, we watched the very next episode straight away. So, like, are you super into it? 10 out of 10?
Yeah. And with a lot of shows, you'll get that number out of me because I'm a binger with shows.
Yeah, that's fair.
I love, I'll get into a TV show and I can't not watch it.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a high number as well. Like, I'm not gonna be a bit skimpy like I have been on the other ones, you know, in comparison to you, just because. Yeah, I am. Like, I'm keen to watch it and keep watching it. And I you know, other than the sister who is now thankfully dead. And the racist dude who cut off his hand and like badass cauterized the wound and stuff.
You called that though.
Like yeah, like
it happened.
But still, I was like, yeah, he knocked over the tool bag, so obviously he's going to cut something off. But the hacksaw is not going to cut through fucking cut through the type of handcuffs a deputy sheriff would have. So I hardly expect he's just going to cut his arm off. And so I called that, which was cool, but. Yeah. I've seen. Have you seen that movie where James Franco cuts his arm off? It's based off that. It's based off that actual dude. It's 127 hours.
Yeah,
I think it's called. Yeah, yeah.
I knew it had 27.
I didn't see the movie, but I was.
He drank on pee.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's some Bear Grylls shit.
You just said you didn't see it, and it just came out.
No, that's fine. I'm sure that's not a critical part of the movie, but it's my school used to take us to these things. Well, I say us. They would take like people on in the leadership program, which was basically just the people they thought the people at the public school, the rural public school that I went to, that weren't complete dead shits that would embarrass the school. That was basically what that was code for. But they would take us to these like leadership summits where like people would come and talk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, the like not James Franco, the guy that played him, but the actual dude that had cut his arm off like at one of those events and did like a talk about like you just got to do what you got to do, and shit like that. And some like dude who nearly died on Mount Everest as well was there as well. Like he had been declared dead by his like Sherpas and stuff, and they'd walked off, and then he woke up when like another set of people were camping near his dead body. Because apparently there were just like fucking tons of dead bodies on Everest. But anyway, we're getting off track.
Way off.
Speaking of dead bodies, we have a total, so I will add up what we've got from everything. We'll do a run through and make sure that we're happy with the scores we've given everything, and then
okay.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm just can't do maths and talk at the same time apparently because I don't know how to brain. But tell us about who your favorite character is and why while I'm doing maths.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to think then. Probably Glenn so far.
Yeah. I like Glenn as well.
He's cool.
I like Glenn. He's cool as well. Yeah, he's definitely cool.
He's like he tries to find like the fucking he tries to find the positivity in things like the car, and
yeah,
I don't know. I thought it was funny when he was just like, what did he say to Rick when he first like talked to him through the tank?
Hey, idiot, you in the tank.
No, he was like, yeah, you having fun in there, dumbass, or something.
Yeah.
And he's like one of the smartest ones, so I always like the intelligent characters.
Oh man, I suck at maths. Actually, you can do the maths. You've got your phone, right?
The talking weed.
We can. Sorry. Yeah, we can. The what? The talking weed. Yeah.
I thought it was like The Walking Dead. The talking weed.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, you should get your phone out and then just add these up when I tell you them. All right. So we'll go through them again. Cinematography and effects. You were 8.5 and I was 7.5 out of 10. So we'll just add yours up first, right? Okay. 8.5. You go. So you're happy with 8.5 out of 10 for cinematography effects?
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. Plot, you were 7 out of 10. So 8.5 plus 7. You happy with plot at 7 out of 10? Yeah, obviously. Script writing, you were 8 out of 10. Are you happy with that? So 8. Acting, 8 out of 10. You still happy with 8 out of 10?
Yeah.
All right. And 10 out of 10 investment, you're 100%. You're binging. So 8.5 plus 7 plus 8 plus 8 plus 10.
41.5. So 41.50.
40. Yeah. All right. 41.5 out of 50. And so cinematography and effects, I had a 7.5. I'm gonna lower that to 7. I think.
Do you want me to add yours separately or just add them to mine?
Add them separately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll have 2 separate totals, and then So yeah, no, just 7, not 7.5.
7.
Yeah, I lowered it to 7 because I want to give it room. I know there's better stuff out there. I don't want to just start on a fucking this is the best thing ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, plot wise, I gave it a 6.5. Same reason, and because I didn't like the sister stuff or the chick not knowing how to use a fucking gun. Like if you own a gun, you know how to don't tell me that you got to the point in the zombie apocalypse you're fucking with a crew looting a Macy's and you don't know how to use the fucking gun. Bullshit. Like I'm just saying, like I don't like those characters, Andrea and her dead sister. But I'm happy she's dead.
Oh my god.
But anyway, yeah, 7.5. I'm happy with 6.5 for plot, sorry. 7.5 for script writing, I'm happy with that. Acting 6.5 because the child actors weren't fantastic, and we haven't really seen enough of anyone else or anything. The zombies are all good, like the walkers are all pretty like zombie-rific, So I think I'm actually going to give that a little bit high. I'm going to give that a 7. I'm not going to give that a 6.5. I'm going to give that a 7. So yeah, just rehashing. Investment, I'm happy with 8.5 out of 10. So just rehashing and going through it, you're adding up 7, 13.5. Well, not 13.5. I'm an idiot. 7, 6.5, 7.5, 7, and 8.5.
36.5.
36.5. There we go. Okay, so
you're on a tough ship, my dude.
I mean, I don't know. Like, we've got to have, like, I mean, it's not it's a good show. Like, it's like 36 points. That's well above 50%. You know what I mean? That's well above 60% even. Like, that's
the score we gave it.
Yeah. All right. So what's the total there out of 100?
41.5 plus 36.5.
Yeah, you're 41.5. Oh, I didn't even see the 78 there. My eyes fucking suck, man. You're 41.5 out of 50. My 36.5 out of 50 is 78 total out of 100. That's what we've rated our first review. The first season of The Walking Dead total is 78 out of 100. So I think that's a fucking good score. 78%. Like that's done well.
Yeah.
Especially like, you know, like all things considered, you know, we're going to watch a lot of stuff. And like, how cool is this, by the way? Like, I don't know if you guys follow him, but Nathan Pyle, Strange Planet Comics on Facebook. Like, it's the beings and he has different aliens and stuff. I got this one, right? I don't know if you guys can see it. Just sidetrack for a second, but it's got a drawstring on the cat and it vibrates. It's fucking cool.
That is pretty damn cool.
Yeah. But anyway, that's The Walking Dead. That's what we think of The Walking Dead. This is the part where we're going to start talking to people in the comments section and reading what comments say and all that sort of stuff. Sorry, Cleo, I hit you again. So, yeah, if you were just interested in what we had to say about the review, what are your overall thoughts, including spoilers and stuff? Like, you've said your favorite character is Glenn.
So far, yeah.
So far. And you didn't mind the stupid sister storyline.
I just looked at it as, like, character development, but I didn't have enough, I didn't have enough time to really care that much either that she died. I wasn't celebrating it. I was going to bake a cake.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was like everyone's still a new character. So it's like you didn't have time really to like care enough about all the characters yet.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's
just like
true.
Jim died. It was sad, but it's like
that was the one that was just like, leave me.
And they didn't show him die. Yeah, when they left him, I felt bad.
It's what he wanted though, so is what it is.
What were you asking me? I'm sorry.
I can't remember. T-Dog's a bit funny. Like, the one black guy has to be called T-Dog.
Yeah.
He can't just be called, like, Aaron or Trent or, like, there's
there's other, like, people of color, like, that cycle in and out through the show, though. But, like, it's funny, too, because the first black chick, she was all kind of, like, the way she spoke to. I know they're in the South.
Yeah. She's not dead yet. She dies in the first or second episode of the second season.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about it.
We'll talk about that in the next review when we finish the second season. But
I thought like the way she spoke was kind of stereotypical of like, you know.
You can tell it's written by white people. And like that's
But it was, you know,
you gave script a fucking 8 or whatever. But whatever.
I gave the script. Yeah, I gave the script an 8, I think. Yeah. Or 7.5, I can't remember. Because I said it while a lot of the writing was kind of predictable, it scared me. So I like horror.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, Glenn's cool. I like how resourceful he is. There's a scene near the end where Daryl, that's the one, right? Daryl's not the one that cut his arm off. Daryl's the one that's...
Yeah, Merle cut his arm off.
That's right. Yeah. Merle's the one from Guardians of the Galaxy that's blue in Guardians of the Galaxy, right? And has the arrow, like the...
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's the same actor. But anyway, yeah, Daryl, the other one, is... I'm going to scroll up and we'll read through the comments. But yeah, Daryl is going to... like, even he said at one point, like, oh, what did you do before this? And it was like... He was like, oh, I delivered pizzas or something, you know. I like Glenn. Glenn's cool, but...
Yeah, he probably thought he was going to say he worked for NASA or something when it was still a thing.
Yeah. So we'll scroll all the way back up. Oh, man, that rock star is making me burp.
I'm like blind as a bat right now.
So yeah, hi to the 11 people currently in the stream.
Hello.
Sorry we weren't chatting specifically to people in the comment section for that little short period of time there while we were going through it, or the half hour that we were going through it. We've already been streaming for 34 minutes.
Doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, I know.
Like how you can go for like 3 hours
time flies, right? Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, we'll start reading comments. We've gone back up to the top. Chase says, I won't spoil anything. Frank says, hey, miss you all, blah, blah, blah. What's up, Anxious Squid? That's Deka. It's Dekas. That's Cowboy Fan. We already read all that. I don't like The Walking Dead. Deacon says, I don't like The Walking Dead nowadays from like season 7 up. Yeah, that's the thing I've heard a lot is that it gets shit after a while. But we are binge watching and we're up at all hours because of the little like sproglet just here anyway. So it's, we'll keep watching, I'm sure, and we'll stick it out just because now we're doing the reviews for it as well. So
yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that it gets boring at parts, or that some storylines aren't really all that believable anymore. But we'll see where we go with that. But yeah, you think the first few seasons were gory? Wait until the later ones. All right, I'm looking forward to that. Then that'll be interesting. I think The Walking Dead is in its final season this year. Yeah, exactly. So by the time we get to it, we'll be able to watch it online, and it'll be fine. You know what I mean? And so we've timed it well to just watch it all and not have to wait, I reckon. From what I hear, this show jumped the shark. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. That's a thing. Walking Dead and Game of Thrones early on weren't scared to kill off characters. Yeah, that's a thing. We've seen some characters die. Who's your favorite character's death? Mine's obviously the shit sister.
I don't have
but
yours favorite character's death.
Well, okay, least favorite. Like, what character death were you like?
I haven't connected to the characters really yet.
That's true. I thought the guy that had the shit beaten out of him that was like obviously fiddling with his daughter.
Oh yeah, that was my favorite character death. The fucking abusive. I forgot about him because he's a shit person.
Yeah.
But yeah, the abusive husband from the camp that was beating on the wife and then obviously molesting his child.
Yeah, that's we didn't even mention that character and stuff in there. I don't mind her either. I mean, she's a bit of a. I think that's as well. Like, stand up for yourself. Don't be a fucking pissweak. Like, don't be a loser. Like, why are you letting that fat dude push you around and shit? You know what I mean? Like, I get it. It's a thing. Like, but fucking, he got the shit beat out of him. Don't apologize. He had the shit beat out of him because he was being a shit cunt. You talk shit, you get hit. That's what happened. He got hit. Deal with it.
So far, that's like the only death that I'm like.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck him. So he got eaten by a zombie, which was good, or a walker. That was fine. But yeah. Chase Elliott again. Ironically, I'm wearing a Walking Dead shirt right now. Lol. Evolution Reviews. There's Isaac again. Hi. Carl was probably my favorite character apart from Glenn. Carl. Oh, Carl. The kid.
Yeah, grows up,
yeah, I bet he grows up. I'm sure he's an important character at some point. But yeah, he's sort of just a tag along at the point in the first season. I fucking love the Nightmare on Elm Street sweater. Thank you. What did it say? Rick's wife was a walker, but not a dead walker, a street walker. Yeah, exactly. A fucking hussy. Fucking hoe.
She belonged to the streets.
You mean the one Freddie wore? Yeah, it's basically the Elm Street Nightmares. It's from Geeky Jerseys. I never cared for the sisters either. Yeah, right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, except Freddie's to have his own logo on it. Yeah, right. You don't need one. His sweater is boss enough. Yep, Freddie didn't have that badass beard and tattoos. That's true. Amaze. I love Merle and Daryl. Fair enough. Honestly, know nothing about Walking Dead. Now you know a little bit about the first season. You know our thoughts at the very least. This turned into a zoology lesson. I don't know when that was, but deer and elk. That's right. Yeah, so it did. The wiki page for deer says elk are a type of deer. There we go. A Hamlin fan supports my theory. Deer and elk, same thing.
Good to know.
Like lettuce and cabbage.
And cucumbers and pickles.
Yeah.
Good to know.
A pickle is just a cucumber that's been sitting in something for a while, right? Like, yeah.
So that's a deer.
But lettuce and cabbage, like, I don't think technically they're the same plant. But my theory, right, is if an alien came down to Earth and met you, and you like crossed all the T's, dotted all the I's, knew it wasn't going to attack us, we knew it wasn't going to fuck with us, like you did all the Tom DeLonge, fucking Bob Lazar, fucking shit, and you were cool with aliens, and they were cool with you, and you like, if you were showing them around, right? And you showed them lettuce, and they were like, "This is lettuce." What is this? And we were like, "This is lettuce," right? And then they saw cabbage. They wouldn't ask what it was. They would assume it was lettuce, not knowing anything else about the planet. You know what I mean? Because they look so similar. And so, in my mind, lettuce and cabbage, same thing.
Fair enough.
Because an alien would think they were.
A lot of plants look alike too. A lot of the green plants.
That's true.
Like,
I think often with like plants or bugs or frogs or like small creatures, it'll just have a different type of like patch on its skin or something, and they'll be like, whole new species.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just a different color fur, bro.
It's like that frog has a dot there, so that's this kind of frog.
Yeah, it's like those are all cheetahs, but in the frog world, each individual different dot means it's a different species, and I'm going to name it after my third kid. Like, you know what I mean? Like frog species are, but yeah, deer and elk, same thing. Haha.
I feel like the elk are male then. Well, a female deer is a doe, so I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that's true. Walking Dead was the shit when I was in high school. Then, like 3 years ago, it dropped off. Yeah, fair enough. I think the only reason why he didn't is because of the fact he was out of the hospital and medication effects were supposed to be happening. Yeah, that's true. Like they're laughing at me saying like he should have been saying holy fucking cunt. Like what the fuck is going on, you know? And it's like
he just got out. Yeah, he's like, what the fuck is this? Like,
but still, he didn't. Yeah, but like he didn't even say once. What the fuck is it? Like they have the rights to be that gory and that like we're going to show you the literal bullet going through this eye socket and brain and the fucking out the back, but we can't say fuck. Like that doesn't make sense to me.
If it was HBO, they would have said fuck.
Yeah, why isn't it on HBO? They should say fuck. But when you come out of a hospital and the world goes to shit, well, I gotta go bye. Y'all. See you, Caden. Good evening from Vegas. G'day, Pierre. So you guys just started season 1. No spoilers, I guess. Well, yeah, there's spoilers from us about season 1, but we sort of know vague things. Like I know, like near the end of the prison season, I saw 1 or 2 episodes, and near the start, like I saw a big fucking black dude with dreads and a tiger in an episode once as well.
Tiger.
So I don't fucking know, but I've seen certain characters, certain lengths along in the storyline, so they'll survive and stuff. But other than that, I don't know. But yeah, I think they're done with season 1. They said they're a few episodes into season 2. Yeah, we are. But we're going to talk about season 2 in a different stream, like once we're finished season 2. It's
going to be like a series.
You know, it's going to be a series. Once we're finished The Walking Dead, or like during The Walking Dead and stuff, we're going to do movie ones. We're going to have different shows and stuff. It's going to be a thing. Shannon wants to be on the channel more regularly. I want her on the channel more regularly. So we're going to do it, and it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't watch Walking Dead because I can't believe how inept people are at stopping dead people. Like, they're so slow. Why is there an infestation in the first place? Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing as well. Like, I think often it's you know, how did you get surprised by that? Like, how did that come out of nowhere and get you? You know,
I always think zombies are scarier when they can run.
Yeah, like Dawn of the Dead style fucking sprinty ones.
Some of the walkers, they were walking and some of them ran, and I was like, holy shit, fuck that. Yeah,
that'd be gnarly. Running runners, not walkers. Oh, I clicked for the baby. Yeah, that's my son. That's my son. Oh, well, it's our son, technically. Technically,
I exist.
She owns it as well.
I baked them.
Yeah, but yeah, this is him. Yeah, let me pick him up like Simba. Simba.
Basically, his twin. I had nothing to do with it.
Sorry, I woke you up, little dude. Say hello to the world. I'll give you back to your mum. That's our son. My name is Julian Luke Centauri. My name isn't actually a squid, but yeah, he's Julian Luke Centauri II. So he's Junior, or Julian Junior, or JJ as we affectionately call him. But yeah, he's pretty fucking cute, even if I do say myself. I think he's adorable. And yeah, we made him, which, yeah, I know what you're thinking. We did have sex. It's a thing.
I mean.
Yeah, we made a baby. But anyway, gonna move on. Yes, we have a son. Not Walking Dead, lol. First few seasons are the best. Yeah, well, we're enjoying it so far. You all made a good choice with Glenn until many seasons later. Just kidding. Yeah, I hear that that's not a good choice later on at some point, but I hear most of the characters die at some point as well, so it's not a big deal if he does. Norman Reedus always looks like he'd rather be sleeping. Yeah, that's the guy that plays Daryl. Yeah, he was in what was it?
The Boondock Saints.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was in the Boondock Saints. Yeah. He was in that, and he's cool. I like him, but I don't know if I like his racist character. But yeah, he does always look sleepy. Norman Reedus is Norman Reedus. The mystery scale of 13.5. That's why I'll never have a tiny dog. I would accidentally sit on it too much. Yeah, she's like
she's literally right there.
Oh no, it lagged a bit, but yeah, she's like just there. Yeah, tiny doggo. Tiny doggo. But yeah, it's on an angle. There we go. But I lost it. Where were we? Got to scroll back up. There we go. That's why I'll never have a tiny dog. I would actually accidentally sit on it too much. T-Dog was very underrated as a character, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, but why is his name T-Dog? Like, why can't it just be fucking Aaron? Or, like, even, like, Trevon?
I think they said it was Terry or something.
Why not call him Terry, then? Like, T-Dog? Like, it's just a stereotype. Anyway, screw Rotten Tomatoes. We got the squid. Yeah, we do. What the fuck? I literally just woke up. What the fuck? Welcome to the day. Merle is the one without the crossbow. Daryl is the one with the crossbow. Yeah, I like Daryl, like, sorta. He's still a bit racist, but I'm sure he'll grow on me. In 2 hours, I'm getting ready to cabbage would be a bit different. I have kids as well. Personally, for me, The Walking Dead is a great show. I still enjoy some new episodes, but not as much as I used to. Definitely one of the top 5 shows of all time, in my opinion. That's high praise. That's good. That's some high praise. That's not too shit. That's good. That's good. Hey, my friend from the nation that our names get mixed up. Hey, man, Austrian mapping. That's funny. Where our names do get mixed up a lot.
Austria and Australia.
Yeah. If you want a good zombie movie and get some laughs, then watch Zombieland. It's freaking hilarious. I've seen Zombieland. Have you seen? We did.
I want to see the second one.
I haven't seen the second one. I don't think. Yeah, no.
It's
that can be a thing that we can review on the playlist. Good
suggestion.
Good suggestion. Zombieland 2 or something. I don't know. We'll have to look it up.
It's new.
But yeah, we'll look it up. If I saw a zombie running at me, I'd pull out the Car 98K. I don't know. Car 98K. I don't know. He's fucking cute, right? He's adorable. Yeah. I love him, Lamau. It's Squid Jr. I see the resemblance. Yeah, he's fucking adorable. He's so adorable. He's just, he's perfect. He's got a big round head. But yeah, when I first watched The Walking Dead, I recognized Daryl from a movie, but I couldn't remember and realized later it's from the Boondock Saints. Yeah, we did that too just now. I don't think you're in focus because I'm leaning too close. But I don't know, people were buffering. But we'll see. We need a Squid Jr. or a Vlog 1 channel to why not call him That's true. And Rick was an actor from Love Actually. That's true. I forgot about that. Shit, I think the screen crashed. Sup Squid. Yeah, there we go. We're back. We're good. Everything's good. The second Zombieland is great, not as great as the first one. The stream froze when you were reading my stuff. Well, I'm glad that that's cool that you're a pilot. You should hook me up when you get to like big pilotness.
Pilotness.
Yeah. The Kar 98K is a well-known rifle the Germans used during World War II. Oh, right, there you go. Useful German sniper rifle used in World War II and still used today. There we go. Can we have a new playlist called TV show / movie reviews? Yes, this is going to be the first one in it. I have to create the playlist after I create a video for it. This will be the first one for it. So yeah, there's definitely going to be TV show and movie reviews, and we're all going to be on it, and it's going to be adorable and fun. We might even have like stuff like, Coyote Peterson. We review him and stuff, or whatever his name is.
The Bite and Sting guy. Yeah.
The Bite and Sting guy, and Sophia can come on and tell us all about it. And like we're, because things are heating up a bit at the minute. I've got a few patrons now, and ad rev is pretty good when I upload videos consistently. And Shannon's got a job now as well, which is really fucking cool. And so like we're gonna have a good source of income moving forward. And so I can't remember the point I was about to make, but
about playlist.
Yeah, playlist wise, we're gonna have like a whole bunch more stuff to do and stuff. But there was a whole point that I was gonna make. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a house. That was it. We're gonna move again so that we're not sharing walls with people. We're gonna have a proper studio. Things are gonna be sick. And in said proper studio, we will review stuff and we'll have pets. And we'll have way more pets than we currently have, because we currently have 4 cats, right, and a dog and 2 kids. But Sophia,
two kids, they're pets.
Yeah, basically. But Sophia, the eldest of the children, is really, really keen on having some lizards and some frogs and some like axolotls and bugs and stuff as pets. And I'm into that. We'll get some frogs, and she wants to come on and show you her frog on the channel at some point. So I told her that would say that would happen. You know what I mean?
Things that go into like terrariums and aquariums.
Basically. Yeah. And like she wants hamsters as well.
Right now.
We're gonna have
I wouldn't mind a bunny though.
Yeah, we're gonna have a room in the house that is the pets that the cats can't eat, and the cats are just never allowed in that room. So,
yeah.
So that'll be a thing. But I'm gonna go back up. Where are we? I'd watch Walking Dead if the zombies were raving to Zombie Nation. That's funny. I'm from the western regions of Austria. My name would be Nico Lure. I don't mind saying it. Fair enough. Coyote Peterson or Coyote Wilderness. No, I think it's Coyote Peterson, isn't it?
It's Coyote Peterson.
Yeah. The only failure was the landing gear. We're not going down, but it's all good because they went down a little later, so now I'm a little worried, but I'm going to try my best. Mind you, it's a Boeing 727. Yeah, you'll be right, man. Good luck. I hope you get it right. Suggestion, bearded dragon. I had a bearded dragon at one point in my life. His name was Smaug, after the dragon in The Hobbit. This was way before all the Hobbit movies came out, because I had read The Hobbit and liked that dragon name for a bearded dragon. But yeah, Naomi ended up having him, my friend Gnomes. And yeah, I think he died recently, which is sad, but he was alive for a fucking long time. I had him for like 7 years, and she had him for like 9 years after that. It was a long time.
Reptiles live for a while.
Yeah, man, reptiles are
sea
legit.
Turtles.
I want to get an axolotl. Apparently they live for like 15 years.
I think lobsters are immortal.
Well, yeah, unless they like get killed by something or something.
Boiling water.
Yeah.
But like, imagine just like being born and there's a lobster being passed down to you from like your great grandma, and then you die and it's still alive.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
Doesn't sound very fair.
Well, I mean, just be a lobster instead. Then what's your problem?
It's a fucking lobster.
Yeah, I don't know. But where are we? You should react to some videos about Travis Pastrana. He's probably one of the most well-known names in motorsports and motocross. He's basically a household name. I will do. Coyote penis squid. My sister snuck a snake into her room as a kid, and my mum was cleaning her room and screamed because the snake came out from under her bed. That's pretty fucking gnarly.
Yeah. Oh my god. If any of our kids did that, like,
you'd freak out.
Yeah. No.
You should review the Andy Griffith Show. Have you ever seen the Andy Griffith Show?
When I was like little, and my aunt I think one of my aunts used to watch it or something.
Who's Andy Griffith? Don't forget to speak up.
I don't remember. I was like little. I've seen it before though.
Oh, fair enough.
It's like old, right?
Ever thought of trying Among Us? I don't know what that means.
Among Us.
Yeah.
That's like a movie or a show?
I don't know. There's a NASCAR bus of Travis Pastrana. I'll check that out. Lobsters live a long time unless there's butter and lemon around. Yeah. Coyote pingers. Lobsters live at least. Lobsters live at least 100 years. That's pretty crazy. Sea turtles live a while as well, though. We're at the bottom of the fucking chat too. How good is that?
They're immortal.
Game. Oh. I have an idea for a NASCAR bus video for someone to make. NASCAR bus, Chase Elliott versus Joe Gibbs Racing. Oh, speaking of NASCAR, actually, as well, it'll be a good little chat, right?
You're gonna talk about.
Michael fucking Jordan bought a team. Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin now own a team, right? In NASCAR, or they're gonna as of the next season, and Bubba Wallace is gonna drive for them. Like, that's fucking cool. I reckon that's dope.
If I hand him to you, do you mind if I go change it to a tank top?
I mean, that's sure if you want. Like, yeah, I mean, we're not going to be on for ages longer because the battery's like, let's have a look at what the battery is. Can you last 1 hour?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Why don't you just crack
the window? That face was not, yeah, I'll be fine. Do you want me to crack the window?
You don't have to.
I can if you want me to.
Please.
Okay. But yeah. Tell us your thoughts on Michael Jordan entering NASCAR.
I think it's pretty dope because, like, I don't know, more oh my god, I can't think of the word. Diversity, yeah, and representation, that word. And so he's gonna own the team that Bubba Wallace is gonna drive for.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's gonna Denny Hamlin is driving for a different team
than the one that he owns now.
Than the one that he owns, which I think is interesting, and I don't quite understand that.
Well, maybe he doesn't want to own the team that he drives for.
But that seems silly. Like, I mean, like, if you're driving, like, what happens if they're neck and neck coming into the, like, is he going to want the winnings as an owner of the team, or is he going to want the winning as a racer? You know what I mean? Like, if he's coming second last, but Bubba's coming second and he needs a caution, is he going to deliberately spin someone or spin himself out, to get Bubba a better chance? Money. Like, I mean, like, it's a strange concept that I don't quite understand. So if anyone wants to let me know that in the comments, that would be good. But, like,
you should ask if anyone knows about the bread thing.
But oh yeah, I will as well after that. But yeah, Michael Jordan owning a team, that's pretty cool. I thought, like, I mean, Michael Jordan's fucking cool. He sweats cool. He's dope. Like, there's nothing you could say that makes Michael Jordan any less cool. You know what I mean? So it's cool that he's getting into NASCAR because that just brings more coolness, and it might bring more casual fans into it. Like, like the casual sports fan. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, well, if Michael Jordan's into it, I might be into it. I'm going to go for the Michael Jordan team, and so that'll be all right. That might be interesting. And, I think it will be really good. Like, he's a fucking gajillionaire, he's got like a fuck ton of money. So it'll be a good team, like, and they'll have resources. So Bubba Wallace will either be able to put up or shut up, you know, like he'll have a good team behind him and he'll have all the support he needs. And I think he'll do well as a result. But I know there'll be a lot of people out there that think he's a flop and don't think he's a good driver. Yeah. I think he's good. I think he just hasn't had a lot to work with. Most of the stuff from what I've been watching when he's fucked up has been something to do with the car or the way the car's put together. But that's just me, you know. I'm fully admit I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time. But it'll be interesting to see what type of ride they get, what car they go with, you know, what manufacturer they decide to go with, and it'll be interesting. I'm interested to see how it goes, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, as you said, it's good to have more representation. It's good to see Bubba getting a ride. I think he deliberately left his team to go with them. Like, people were saying that he got dropped and now he's been picked up by Michael Jordan. I don't think that's how it worked. I think there were conversations behind closed doors, but that's just me. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I can't see Bubba Wallace getting dropped. Maybe, and then the new team picking him up for social media points. You know what I mean? Like, they're out there to win, obviously, as well. So
what if his new car has Nike symbols or the Air Jordan?
That would be interesting. I wonder. Hey, like, actually, like, because it's Michael Jordan that owns the team and Denny Hamlin.
Like you said, he's got that Nike money.
He does have that Nike money, you know. Like, he's not just Michael Jordan of basketball fame. He's got that Nike money. He's got fucking all sorts of stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's interesting. They'd have the big fucking, you know, like Air Jordan symbol on the fucking hood.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I doubt it. I'm sure it'll be some fucking big name.
Just do it and have like a
yeah, that's nuts. That's weird.
If it was Nike.
But yeah, we'll read some comments because some comments were coming in thick, but
coming in hot.
Yeah. Lobsters live at least 100 years. Yeah. I have an idea for a NASCAR bus video for someone to make. Chase Elliott and JB. Animation reactions. We'll do animation like TV shows and movies
family.
and we should do F is for family as well. After Walking Dead.
Yeah.
After Walking Dead, we'll do F is for family. Or whatever the other one was that we were suggested earlier. I can't remember.
I can't either.
We'll watch this. I'm sure we'll watch this again. But yeah. I know about the Michael Jordan team, and they said they'll have the resources to win. Finally, Bubba's going to get a good ride. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Mm-hmm. Plot twist, the battery is actually lasting 1 minute. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you'll be glad to know I snagged a Wisconsin Australian Football Association hoodie. That's cool. How did you do that? I want one of those. If you can get me one of those, I would like one of those. Send me a link to get one of those.
There's a Wisconsin
Australian Football Association. So, like, Australian football in Wisconsin.
Oh, so it's a team.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
No, that belongs more in a NASCAR feuds or fights, arguments in Tampa than a bust. Fair enough. Who's your top 5 for Vegas? I don't know. I think Logano, Hamlin, Kyle Busch, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's out. I think Hamlin's doing really well. Logano's a red hot shot. And I don't know. I'm going to read some more comments. What do you think? You like drivers and stuff, but do you have any idea who you think might win?
I really have no idea because I feel like a different person wins every time.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I don't know enough about each of them. Like
in the secondary series, BJ McLeod owns a team but drives for another team. Fair enough. I'm going to go now. Bye, mate. I'll be back in like 20 minutes. All right. Catch a Raven. Enjoy your morning shower or your morning shit, whichever it is. I don't know. McLeod just seems like a badass last name. Yeah, fair enough. Dale Sr. I lost it. Dale Sr. owned his own team while driving for Richard Childress. There we go. My top 5, Harvick, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Hamlin, and Austin Dillon. I forgot about Harvick. So, yeah, Harvick, Hamlin, both the Busch brothers, and Logano for me are probably, or Keselowski. I don't know. Wasn't Floyd Mayweather trying to make a NASCAR team since last year? That would be interesting. That would be fucking... I might just go for them for the sheer fun of it. Root for them as well, you know, like Floyd Mayweather. That'd be interesting. Apparently, he's going to box Logan Paul.
Yeah.
They're going to have a legit professional boxing match, Logan Paul and Floyd fucking Mayweather.
The Paul's kind of annoying.
That's a legit fight, though.
That is a good fight, though, yeah.
That's, like, not a good, like, I mean, Mayweather should fucking flay him, should, like, absolutely wipe the floor with him. But, like, I mean, credit where it's due. Walking in the ring with someone who's 50-0 or 51-0 or whatever he is now, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, Like Pacquiao didn't beat him, McGregor didn't beat him, fucking all of the big names that Mayweather's beaten. And now some YouTuber's going to get in the ring with him. Like, fucking credit where it's due. You got balls, son. Like, getting in with a world champ boxer, you know what I mean? And if he wins, that's a farce. If he wins, it's fixed. But
I wonder how he'd be against Isaac Butterfield.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Isaac Butterfield in a boxing ring. That'd be funny. I'd like to see that, and him and that vegan gains bloke. That'd be amusing. But
he'd wipe the floor with him.
Yeah. I'd love to see a DJ Khaled racing team. We the best motorsports. Oh no, fucking.
It would be called Another One.
Yeah, Another One. I kind of hate Bubba because he pretty much owns NASCAR now. I mean, that's just not true. Top 5: me, Keselowski, Logano. Chase Elliott, Keselowski, Logano, Cryle, and Matt Di Benedetto. MJ also has a tequila brand. I didn't know that. That's cool. You should react to Country Balls animations. They're funny as fuck. I'll give it a look. Reddick did good at Vegas last time. That's true. Was hoping she would be an Elliott fan. I always need more fans. That's funny. My top 5: Blaney, Logano, Harvick, Elliott, Hamlin.
Yeah, I forgot about Blaney.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about Blaney too. Jeffrey Earnhardt was supposed to be driving Mayweather's car. That's interesting. Who would be a funny off-the-wall celebrity racing team?
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, the Joe Rogan racing team. I heard there's going to be, like, potentially one of the debates is going to be one of the debates, right? One of the presidential debates between Biden and Trump. Mm-hmm. There's talk that it might be fucking on the Joe Rogan podcast, 4 hours, Trump and Biden, sitting with Joe Rogan, which, you know, I mean, you guys who follow my channel know I like Joe Rogan. I think Joe Rogan's interesting. He's a funny guy. Yeah. He's a good host. I think it's interesting. A lot of people think he's too bro-y, but I'm a dude. I like dude stuff. Like, fucking deal with it, you know? Sorry, but yeah, anyway, I like Joe Rogan and stuff, but yeah, that would be an interesting debate, don't you think?
It will be.
If it happens. I doubt it'll actually happen. But, like, the Trump team going all for it and the Biden team are silent about it, you know what I mean? So that's interesting to me. That in and of itself. Like, why don't they want to just sit and have a chat? Surely if they're the intellectual superiors they claim to be, they would want to sit down and have him 4 hours in a room one-on-one. Like, surely that's the fucking goal. Like, I think so. Unless you're fucking loopy and you need to read shit off a teleprompter to actually
to keep
form coherent sentences. Yeah. You know, I don't know. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation.
Like, my brain's too.
After Dale Sr. passed, oh no, I lost it. After Dale Sr. passed, I stopped watching racing and haven't been able to get back into it. That's unfortunate. Flayweather. Lloyd Flayweather. Imagine if the Kardashians owned a racing team, it would be called Famous for No Reason.
That's what I was laughing at.
I mean, they're not famous for no reason though. Like, they're not. Like,
well, they're famous because she had a famous dick in her, and their father represented O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, her father got O.J. off murder.
But then think about it. That's
he straight up killed his fucking wife, and he got him off the charge.
But that's Robert Kardashian, right? And so his kids, like, at this point, it would have been irrelevant.
What were the Osbournes famous for?
No, but listen to what I'm saying. Like, Robert Kardashian did that in the 90s, right?
That's still a thing.
No, that's a thing. And they'd all be rich. But, like, say they never just went in front of a camera and did that. Say she never made a sex tape. They just would be...
They'd still be rich fucking...
No, they would be rich, but they wouldn't be
half... the only difference is cameras.
No, that's what I'm saying. They wouldn't be half as famous as if she hadn't had that sex tape. Because Kim kind of snowballed it for the sisters.
Well, yeah, I guess. That's true,
I mean, maybe even the mom might still... Because she was with Bruce Jenner or whatever, but, like...
Who's now Caitlyn.
Sorry, Caitlyn. But, yeah, like, I was gonna call her Kristen. Oh my god, Kat. What's her name? Kat. Fucking Kim.
Kim, yeah.
Kim like snowballed it for the sisters, and they got their own business.
So she sucked some dick, and now they're billionaires. Like, what of it?
She took one for the team.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Like, I don't view the Kardashians as being famous for nothing. I view them as hotshot lawyer, slut child, and brilliant corporate fucking finangling or whatever you want to call it. Like, you can't be. That's a lot of strings on your puppets that they're fucking dangling, you know what I mean? And like Kanye West married into that family. He married into that family, you know what I mean? Like,
he's Kanye Kardashian.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's a thing. But but yeah, let me go back up. I don't think they're famous for no reason though. Would you say they're famous for no reason?
No, there's a reason, but yeah. I think what he meant was...
You think it's her being a hoe?
No, I think what he meant was...
You think that's the reason?
He meant famous for not for talent necessarily. Well, I guess sexual, whatever, that's a talent.
Sucking dick's a talent.
But you know what I mean? Like, I think I know what he means by that.
Okay, I'm just
not
saying.
No reason, but like famous.
They got OJ off murder. He got OJ off murder.
Well, yeah, that's their dad though. He's talking about with the sisters. You can tell, or like Kris Jenner and all her millions of daughters.
Yeah, I guess, but still, like, didn't fucking the youngest one fuck that DJ or whatever as well?
Kylie?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wasn't she dating like that dude? What's his name? Tiger or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I don't know. But anyway, Spotify employees are talking a strike if they can't edit and control Joe Rogan podcast. Fuck them. Let them strike. Suck a dick. Imagine if Will Ferrell owned a NASCAR team. It would be called Ricky Bobby Racing. That movie just was. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it. I know a lot of people tell me I would enjoy it and that it would be funny, but it's just not my type of humor. I just really didn't get into it. It was like there was not even one moment where I did the like through the nose thing. I was staring at the screen for ages, being like, "What the fuck is this?"
I'm not that big on Will Ferrell. The only Will Ferrell movie that made me like actually laugh was Step Brothers.
Even then, I was like,
it was just
full grown men. I put my belt on your drum set. Like that's not funny. I think you're aiming for humor where you think like, who is this for? Is this for 9-year-olds? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think
I have an immature sense of humor. There's most of the Will Ferrell stuff I don't like. I can just straight face it.
It's just not my thing. It's the same as like Ben Stiller comedy and stuff like Dodgeball. Didn't get that movie. That wasn't funny.
I like Meet the Fockers though.
Nah. Doesn't do
and
it
like
for
Seth
me.
Rogen movies with like that whole crew.
Seth Rogen's like those crew. They're not that, but they're
and,
different. That's different. That's a different type of humor. It's a little bit more subtle. It's not like pulling faces at the camera and shit. Like it's just fucking. Yeah, I'm not.
No, when him and Paul Rudd did the Robert De Niro impersonation on Knocked Up.
Yeah. Floyd Mayweather, UCC Motorsports. They sponsored. I lost it. Where are we? They sponsored Kyle Busch in 2011 for one race. That car crashed. That's rough. Imagine if Squid owned a race team. That would be kind of cool. The Anxious Motorsports. I'll ride in a car, the 99 car. Now, it's got to be the 19 car when the channel started with the Anxious Squid Productions car. Could you imagine if Bubba wins the championship before Hamlin does? That would be insane. Then there needs to be a 69 car and a 420 car sponsored by Snoop Dogg and the Hub. That would be funny. Think about this: if the 1969 Buffalo Bills would have scored would have scored on the last play of the last game, the Kardashians wouldn't be famous. That's funny. We have a project in science for genetics where we make a child. In the Philippines, we could do it seriously due to the age of consent being 12. My friend named her child. All right, yeah, fair enough. The other guys is actually pretty decent. I'll check that out. Seth Rogen is good. I agree. I have a diecast series for NASCAR. I just finished recording the Season 2 Daytona 500. Nice. I'll have to check it out at some point. I like Jack Black, but I'll always prefer guys like Chris Farley, John Candy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think...
I like Jack Black.
I like more serious style comedy or comedians, you know? Like, or people that are ranty about stuff or something, you know? Like, I don't like bit comedy. I don't like ventriloquists. I don't like fucking... slapsticky face pulling fucking humor, you know, like
he doesn't like Jim Carrey.
Doesn't do it for me, you know, like he just doesn't do it for me. It's like it's just faces.
That's like my childhood, and
it's
then
just faces and impressions.
He's a great actor, though.
Is he though? Is he?
Yeah. Are you kidding? Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Is that great acting or is that great directing and great writing?
No, he's a great actor, and also he did the number 23.
Is that great acting or is that great directing and great writing?
He has range. He's a great actor.
I don't know if he does. I'm just saying. I don't know if he does. That's a popular
opinion, babe.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it is a popular opinion. I'm not saying I'm not saying I'll be agreed with, but I'm just saying I don't think Jim Carrey is a person I would attribute rage.
Oh, come on, dude.
To range to. Where are we? Yeah, you're like, why be like that, man? I'm gonna snooze you for 300 seconds just because I can. I'm gonna put you in a timeout. That was easy. In a timeout for 300 seconds.
I'm gonna snooze you for 300 seconds.
Yeah. Where are we? I have to use my iPad, which is a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's a pain in the ass for you, man. If you want a good stand-up comedian, check out George Carlin. He was very opinionated on all issues. Yeah, we watch a lot of George Carlin stuff on YouTube. I like George Carlin. The Majestic is a great movie by Jim Carrey. I'll have to check that out. We'll have to give it a look. See if I can change my opinion. Yeah, we've caught up now. We're all good. But yeah, we can probably end the stream relatively soon because I kind of want to make some steakums and eat and then
I can't eat again.
Watch more Walking Dead. But yeah, that's a good idea. More Walking Dead. Jim did great in Man on the Moon though. And I mean, I didn't really mind the Truman Show. I thought the Truman Show was all right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, people fucking ride Jim Carrey's dick like he's some messiah because he dropped a bunch of acid and now he's starting to quote woo-woo shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I think he has less fans now because of that.
No, I think he's got the fucking the doofy, the bush doof crowd. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
then it like shifted because a lot of his old fans
he's
were
got
like,
the hippies.
a lot of his old fans just thought he got weird and they didn't understand him.
Yeah, no, he's got the hippies now. Like all the hippies are into Jim Carrey now because he says stuff like
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
You know,
so is Gremlins.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Yes, it is.
Just because it takes place and is set in Christmas doesn't make it a Christmas film.
It's a Christmas movie.
Why?
Gremlins is my favorite Christmas movie.
You know, I've never actually seen Gremlins.
Really?
Really?
We have to watch Gremlins.
All right. Well, I guess we will at some point. But I don't know, actually. I mean, I've only ever seen Die Hard like 2 or 3 times, to be honest. So I had an ex-girlfriend that said it was a Christmas movie, and so I was like, no.
That's why you're just adamant about it not being a Christmas movie. But
because fuck that chick.
It's a Christmas movie.
All right. I'll watch Gremlins and let you know as well.
That's definitely a Christmas movie.
Okay. But really, I mean, I have 91 subscribers, so it does work. Yeah, fair enough. Jim did great in The Man on the Moon, though. Now that sounds fucking good. He's crazy for sure. Anyways, gotta go, bro. See you later, mate. Biggest debate is Die Hard a Christmas movie? No, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Have you seen Days of Thunder? No, I haven't seen Days of Thunder. That's the Tom Cruise one, right? I have the need for speed. That's Days of Thunder, right? I'm pretty sure that's Days of Thunder. My old man told me to watch that one. Like Schroeds told me to watch that. So, do you have anything left in your drink? No.
What Tom Cruise movie were we watching recently?
I don't know. I haven't watched a Tom Cruise movie in ages.
No, we were
generally not a fan.
Oh no! It was oh my god, what the fuck is the name of that movie? Where they were in court. You Can't Handle the Truth.
A Few Good Men. Yeah, we were watching A Few Good Men. That's true. That's one of the very, very few movies.
You said Tom Cruise, and I was like, we saw something recently with Tom Cruise in it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. One of the very few movies with Tom Cruise in it.
I love Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. You can't handle the truth. But yeah, he can sleep through anything.
I mostly think of The Shining and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I think of the Stephen King shit mostly.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, where are we? Dude, watch Days of Thunder. Yeah, I will. That line was Top Gun, not Days of Thunder. All right, that line was Top Gun, not the I have the need for speed was Top Gun, not Days of Thunder. There we go.
I was never, yeah.
Days of Thunder, freaking great. It's the quintessential NASCAR movie. We'll check it out. The I Need for Speed is Top Gun. Yeah, I actually don't like Joe Pesci. I'm sorry, but I don't. Yeah, which one's Joe Pesci?
No apologies. Like, what do you think I'm funny? What, like a clown? I'm here to fucking amuse you. And he pulled the gun.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, that was a really good impression, actually, babe. That was that was really spot on. I knew exactly who you were talking about.
He's the same guy, and he's the same guy.
From the guy from Home Alone. He's one of the Sticky Bandits.
And he's in Casino. And he's always the
crazy one. He's like that's the same for me. He's like an acquired taste. He's like a stereotype. He's like Nathan Lane, you know, the guy that voices Timon. Yeah. And he's in Mousetrap, the movie with Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
Like. All of those things are good things, but everything else he's done is paled in comparison.
Kind of like,
you know what I mean?
Billy
he's in The Producers with Matthew Broderick as well. Actually,
Gilbert Gottfried and who else?
Everything he does with Matthew Broderick is good, but everything he does with anyone else is not.
I just talking about those people with really distinct voices.
Yeah,
like Gilbert Gottfried. I saw him.
We should watch Mousetrap as a review as well. I haven't seen that in a decade.
Yeah.
You know when they invent the cheese?
No,
well, they don't invent the cheese, but they make the cheese instead of string.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They have the house. They got to like rearrange the house and stuff because of the mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, it'll be a good thing.
I like that movie. Like when you said mouse, I thought of that movie from like the 80s, I think, or early 90s, where Angelica Houston was like a witch.
Who's Angelica Houston?
And she also plays Marcia. But anyways.
Oh right.
They like turned all those kids into mice, like those witches. That movie scared me when I was a kid.
All right.
The Witches, that's what it was called. It was like Angelica Houston, and then the one bitch, she had like the really warped face.
Fair enough.
And yeah, they were at some kind of thing, and then I don't know if anyone knows what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm old.
Maybe people do.
It was like, yeah. And they turned a bunch of kids into mice, and that movie scared me because I used to think when I was little that I was gonna get turned into a mouse.
movie that freaked me out the fucking most when I was little. I was about 13 or 14. I was staying out over at my friend Lucas's house, and we watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the far back end of the house. And they lived on a bit of property, but like in the room I was staying in, which was like at the complete opposite end of the hallway of anyone else, right? Like I was like 3-4 rooms width away. There were like studies and other bedrooms between me and adults and stuff, right? So I was fucking well away. But between my window faced out to a road. And on the direct other side of the road was a street light. What that meant was, after we'd watched Texas fucking Chainsaw Massacre, right, the original one, not the remake. After we watched that, we went to bed at like 3 a.m. or something, and a car, like, just fuck knows why a car would be coming past at that point, because it's like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the middle of bumfuck nowhere in Tamor, right? And a car drove past, but I was like at that half asleep, half awake point. And so it was just a shadow went across my window, and I didn't sleep. I fucking did not sleep.
Yeah. Wishmaster scared me as well, and Candyman when I was little.
Which one was Candyman? Is that the one with the bee? Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, where are we? We'll go back up. I don't like Joe Pesci. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't. He was good in My Cousin Vinny.
With what's her name? Oh my god, I can't think of anyone's name.
Is that Joe Pesci or
Joe Pesci?
Yeah.
My Cousin Vinny, Joe Pesci, and it was the chick. Oh my god, I can't remember her name. She has the dark hair.
I don't fucking know. Oh yeah, that's helpful. Oh, the chick with the dark hair. I've got it.
That Italian actress.
Babe.
Like I can't think of her name, but she's.
I don't know,
she's
Sofia Vergara.
No,
or
someone will
whatever
say it. No, she's not. She's not Italian.
I don't know. She's foreign.
No.
I don't know.
Now it's gonna bug me.
Anyway. I actually like Matthew Broderick quite a bit. I like Matthew Broderick as well. He's cool. String Ches, yeah. Michael Franzese, a former
Marissa
mob boss.
Tomei, thank you.
There we go, yeah. Michael Franzese, a former mob boss, says Pesci is the best mob actor. Witches was crazy. Question, was Roseanne a good show? I don't know. Never watched it. I sort of do know what you mean. You're talking about the movie The Witches. Great movie. Yeah, Witches of Eastwick. Marissa Tomei, or
Witches of Eastwick was a different one. I've seen that one too. That's that one had like I don't know if it was Michelle Pfeiffer or someone else in it. My mom used to watch that.
Yeah, not a movie, but I read The Fiddler sometime around 3rd grade, and the ending traumatized me. Never heard of it.
The Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah, no, never heard of it.
No, probably not The Fiddler. No, The Fiddler on the Roof is like a play. It's not scary, but it's. Oh, he said yeah. Oh no, that's something else. Okay. I got to get used to looking at the names and the comments.
Yeah, it is what it is. But what would you say, since we're here, like what are some other movie or common tropes you want to get out there, or questions you have for Shannon before we jump off the stream, because it's 1 a.m. That's insane. Is it actually 1 a.m.?
I love The Shining. Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, that's insane. It's like midnight. No, it's 1. It's like almost 1 a.m. That's insane.
This is our normal peak time, though. We're up.
Yeah, that's true. But I want to cook some steak and fucking watch more Walking Dead.
I'm not going to eat again, but I will probably just drink a lot of water or something, because I'm really thirsty.
Yeah, fair enough. But where are we?
Because we have a baby.
Yeah, what traumatized me the most? The 2017 Fall Martinsville race. I've got that backed up in my Radioactive as well to do a reaction to that in the next few days. The Shining scares me. It was scary-ish. Question, why are we up at 1 a.m.? Yeah, because we have a baby and he's up at all times. And I mean, we've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes now, and he's been asleep the whole time. So he's been doing pretty well. Or he was awake right at the start and when I showed him off. But yeah, that's why. The book is way scarier than the movie with The Shining. Fair enough. Steak at 1 a.m. What? Yeah, I'm hungry. Why not? All-time favorite movie.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so many. Practical Magic.
Is that the one with Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, I love that one. That's probably
one of my probably tops. My sister's favorite. That one or Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
That's my favorite.
Be my sister's top 2, I reckon.
One of my favorite non-animated movie. My favorite animated movie is probably Monsters, Inc.
Yeah, no, Monsters, Inc. is good.
And The Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's a cliche.
I don't give a fuck. I like it. I like Tim Burton, and not because it's cool, but I just like Tim Burton.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna move this hat out of my way.
Least favorite movie of all time.
Gangs of New York. Easily, it was shit. The extras, literally, you can watch. Gangs of New York was such a poorly made film that you can see the same extras walk across the screen. You can count to 3, and then they walk back the other way, and you can count to 3, and they walk back. It's such a fucking horribly made film. But anyway,
I don't know if I can think of one right now.
But best movie. Sorry, you said was Practical Magic. You
probably like it's the first one that came to mind. But
or Monsters Inc.
I mean, that's animated. And
yeah, I think for me, best movie of all time would be. That's really hard. It's a toss-up.
Oh, and I like The Never-Ending Story. That's a classic.
That's a good one. All right, so there's 3 categories: best of all time, best classic, and best animated. All right.
Okay.
So best of all time, I'm gonna go with. Best movie of all time. Best movie of all time. That's a hard one because there's lots of really, really good movies. But. I honestly think. Oh, I'm weighing up like 2 or 3 in my head.
I could think of one of my least favorite movies.
I'm going to go with best movie is... No, it's not that. I'm taking too long now, no. I'm going to say Remember the Titans is really good. That's probably one of the...
That's like your best sports.
That could be my best sports.
Yeah, there's too many movies to
best sports movie, Remember the Titans. Best classic would either be The Goonies or St. Elmo's Fire. And...
The Goonies.
Best animated movie of all time would be the South Park film. South Park movie, Uncut. The first one they did.
Uncut.
With Blame Canada in it.
Another good classic for me would be
the devil, like Satan coming in and stuff. I saw that when I was like 12 when it first came out.
The Sandlot is a good classic.
Haven't seen it still.
Yeah,
we mentioned that on our road trip a year and a half ago.
It's like an American classic.
Yeah,
because it's a baseball.
We should react to our road trip. That should be what we should do in a video as well, because that was over a year ago now. Mm-hmm. But anyway,
we were just dating.
Where are we? Oh, that was the all-time favorite movie question from Chad. Least favorite movie of all time, Gangs of New York, or probably Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion, just because I had to watch it so fucking much with my sister. Because we would literally stay up, like after I'd signed out of school and she had moved back home for the first time out of many times, we had commandeered the lounge room and we would both sleep all day on the lounges that were out there and then stay up all night watching the same movies over and over again. For me, it was Shaun of the Dead. For her, it was me and Michelle's High School Reunion, and we went back to back to back to back to back. My movie, her movie, my movie, her movie, my movie, her movie. And so we could literally, if my sister was on this stream right now, the entire movie of Shaun of the Dead, we could go line for line. From any point, you could drop a line, and we would then pick up and do the rest of the movie. Same for Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion. I really, really like Shaun of the Dead still. Mm-hmm. Fucking hate Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion. They did not invent Post-its.
All I can think of for least favorite would probably be like Wishmaster, because not only did it scare the shit out of me when I was younger, if I were to go back and watch it now, I'd probably laugh because of how poorly filmed, like the effects suck.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But when I was a kid, they were everything.
All right. Can you watch some Impractical Jokers clips? They're a TV show and it's great.
I love Impractical Jokers, yeah.
I guess at some point. Chuntsville's favorite is the Pirates of the Caribbean. Fair enough. Nightmare Before Christmas is the best animated movie, says Dad. Nah, Lion King is the best animated movie. Lion King's up there. That was from a real good generation of Disney. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Weird answer, but mine is Polar Express. See, Polar Express, they didn't get the eyes right. The animation's not great. But also, my mum read me the book Polar Express that story is based on, that Tom Hanks movie is based on, right? But it's a book, and she had a hardcover, and it was the hardcover that her grandma read her every year at Christmas, right? And she had that hardcover, and it was stuck together with tape and stuff, and she would read us that copy every single Christmas, and she read it to me every Christmas up until I was about 24 or 25, and that movie just doesn't do the book or that like connection and meaning any justice. So I really don't like that movie, but I understand that you do, so I don't want to like shit on it for you or anything. Hamlin fan, I'm not trying to say that your opinion's wrong. I just don't agree with it.
I didn't really care for the Nutcracker either when I was little.
Yeah,
it's like one of those stories that I just was like creeped out by.
Yeah, fair enough.
A lot of dumb shit scared me.
Polar Express is a classic. Best classic, Goonies or Uncle Buck. The Goonies is way better. It's the best. Truffle Shuffle. Best sports movie, Angels in the Outfield or Days of Thunder. Hey, welcome back, Raven. Best sports movie, I would say Remember the Titans or fucking, what's that other one? The other Really good one with the coach that locks them out of the gym unless they stop being dead shits. Fucking Mace Windu plays the coach. What's his name? Get these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, he's the coach in it.
Oh, I'm
Cat's trying to get in. It's Coach Carter, I think. But
yeah,
anyway,
Coach Carter.
Those are pretty good movies. Coach Carter and Remember the Titans. I like those two in terms of sports movies. But yeah, where are we? Rocky is my favorite sports movie. Rocky's
What about the Mighty Ducks?
The Mighty Ducks is a fucking good sports movie. I'll give you that, but it's a bit cliche and a bit
It's like
whereas the other ones sort of can stand the test of time. You know what I mean? Yeah. I forgot about Rocky. Yeah, fair enough. David Robinson, I think that name is Aussie in the Cup Series right now. Yeah, that is. Days of Thunder, Tom Cruise is a NASCAR race, if I remember. That's cool. I thought it was James Davidson. We'll see. Polar Express, great story and meaning in the movie, but the animation seemed outdated. Yeah, it was weird. Most movies never do the book justice. That's true.
Very true.
Very true, except in the case of, I think, the Lord of the Rings films. I think the Lord of the Rings films did a fucking bang-up job. Like, they missed bits and there weren't parts in it that there should have been, like, what's his name, Tom Bombadil not being in it is a travesty, but, like, stuff like that. And they moved, like, Shelob from the start of the third book from the end of the second book to the start of the third, like, or the other way around and stuff, movies, you know. But, yeah, like...
I mean, except The Hobbit. I read The Hobbit. But...
Yeah, but The Lord of the Rings, I think, is a notable exception to that rule.
The Twilight series, too, because if the movies are better than the book and the movies aren't that great, then the books aren't.
Yeah, fair enough. Good night. Bye. See you, Chuntsville. Yeah, James Davidson is an Aussie. Just looked it up. Nice. Hey, Isaac. Don't hate me. I've never seen Lord of the Rings. I couldn't possibly hate you for that, man. That's just a thing that you haven't seen. That's fine. But yeah, I'm going to do a recap of what we did and the scores we did for The Walking Dead. And then
I love The Hunger Games.
Yeah, and then we'll probably wrap it up shortly. What about The Hunger Games? The Hunger Games is really good. I read the first book when the first movie came out because I was like, I want to read the books before I watch the movie. But I was halfway through the book when I read the movie, and then I just never finished reading the books. Sorry, when I watched the movie. And so I just never finished reading the books. But I like those TVs. Like, I like that movie series. I think it's all right. I don't mind Jennifer Lawrence. I think she's a cool actress. But and I don't mind Luke Hemsworth either. I think he's all right. But yeah, bear with me. I'm gonna do
That's a musical movie.
That depends. Is it a musical or is it a musical movie? Because those things are very different.
I like the Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio and.
Do they sing in that?
I don't think so. But I just thought of that because it's like a play. No, yeah. I like There's a lot I like actually. I like Rent. I really like Rent. I like The Greatest Show. Is that what it's called? The Greatest Show on Earth?
Yeah. Is that The Greatest Showman?
Oh, yeah. The Greatest Showman. Is it The Greatest Show on Earth? I like The Greatest Showman.
Yeah. So
that was really good.
I like The Greatest Showman. Moulin Rouge was way ahead of its time in that genre.
I haven't seen that, yeah.
That's a pretty good flick as well. But
and like Chicago.
Yeah, I think Moulin Rouge probably or
Wicked?
Yeah, Wicked was pretty good. It wasn't a TV show or anything, though, or a movie was. It wasn't like produced sort of thing. I think Moulin Rouge or The Greatest Showman probably, or Les Mis. Les Mis is pretty good.
Minus Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, minus Anne Hathaway. But yeah, Squid, best musical movie. Oh, that was that. Yeah, I did watch the 3 Hobbit movies. I actually haven't seen all 3. I saw the first Hobbit movie, but I haven't seen the Hobbit movies. 2. But I've read the book, so I hear they add a bunch of unnecessary shit. But Shrek the musical, lol, never seen it. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Cats was horrible, enough said. Yeah, haven't seen it. I got to go, mate. 1 hour and I'm heading to the airport for day 3 of training. Wish me luck. I don't fucking die. Yeah, fingers crossed, man. Good luck. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I'll recap what we did and what we got for the Walking Dead season 1 review, and then I reckon we'll wrap it up because I want to watch more before we go to sleep, and it's already 1:30. So, it's 10 past 1, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So for cinematography and effects, you gave it an 8.5. I gave it a 7, and that was out of 10, obviously. So 15.5 out of 20, all up. You gave it a plot. You gave 7 out of 10. I gave a 6.5 out of 10 for a 13.5 out of 20, all up. Script writing, you gave 8 out of 10, and I gave 7.5 for a 15.5 out of 20, all up. Acting, you gave an 8. I gave a 7 for 15 out of 20, all up. Investment, like and how into it we are, you gave a 10. I gave an 8.5, so an 18.5 out of 20, all up. which meant that all up, you were 41.5 out of 50, which is a pretty fucking good review. I gave it a 36.5 out of 50, which I think is better than most, better than your average show would be. It's good, but there's obviously room to improve, and there are bits that I don't like and bits that I'm a bit about. So it's room to improve. But 78 out of 100 all up we gave for our first review, which is sorry, Cleo, I got in your way there, didn't I? I think a really good outcome for a really generous outcome for it.
And it was a short season.
And it was a short season, yeah. But we'll let you know what we think of the second season as well. I'll read the next 2 comments, and then I reckon we'll wrap it up. Have you got anything extra super urgent you want to say or anything like that?
No, my brain's a cloud.
I'm old school. The Sound of Music. Yeah, the Sound of Music was all right. To the 8 people still in the stream, if you want to hit that like button, if you haven't already, do me a solid. That would be good. Likes get the eyeballs, and eyeballs get me ad rev, and ad rev pays our bills, and we can, feed the little sproglet. This is the little sproglet, obviously. Give me him again. Oh, little warm boy. Yeah, little boy. Let me turn you around. Let me show you off, huh? That's my little boy.
You see the resemblance there?
That's my precious little guy. Sorry, I was speaking in his ear. But yeah, this is him. We'll probably do our thing now and keep watching some more, and we'll get back to you at end of season 2. I filmed last week when I filmed my William Dawes history video. I filmed a couple of reaction videos as well, and I just haven't edited and uploaded them yet. But I will do that tomorrow, and I will upload them. So don't worry, I've already promised it to you now. But yeah, he needs a beard, doesn't he? And then we'll look exactly the same. But yeah, this was fun. I'm really glad Shannon came on. I'm glad the kid could be on. I'm glad the doggo could be on. We have a couch now in this room, which is really cool, which will mean the sound is a bit more deadened and it's a bit quieter and stuff on the less echoey, even more less echoey, if that makes sense. And yeah, it's I'm happy with where things are at for the channel. If this is the first time you've stumbled across us, please do me a solid and hit subscribe, because these guys are relying on it for money and whatnot, and I like money. And yeah, feel free to join my Patreon. Feel free to click the link in the description for the beard grooming affiliate Milkman. Follow me on Instagram. Follow Shannon on Instagram. You're what, Shannon? Shan _ Centauri _ poetry.
I'm thinking of taking the poetry off though.
You should be like,
I haven't put poetry on there in so long.
You should be like Shannon Centauri Squid or something, or Anxious Squid Shannon or something like.
I'll figure something out.
Yeah, think of a name. Think of a cool name for your stuff, because Shannon's gonna have a channel eventually of her own where she talks about like mum stuff and kid stuff. And...
Not necessarily that only.
All right, well yeah, tell me what you want to do.
I also want to do like kind of maybe paranormal stuff and like creepy stuff and horror talk.
Nice. All right, fair enough.
Maybe aliens. I want to be all across the board. Maybe do like some video podcasting about just different topics and have people chat with me.
Yeah, he doesn't like the light. But yeah,
he's wide awake now. Look at those eyes.
But yeah, so Shannon wants her own channel at some point as well, and so whoa, slidey little boy, join him back.
Yeah,
I'll do the sign off and stuff. But yeah, that's my child, that's my wife, that's my little doggo. This has been the review of The Walking Dead. Shannon will eventually have her own channel, and she'll be doing stuff, and it'll be cool, and you guys will all subscribe to that. This Sunday, I'm not sure if it's going to be live. I don't think it's going to be live. I think it's just going to be recorded Sunday, and then he's going to upload it at a different date. But I'm going to be on my friend Ron Bizzy's podcast. If you want to check him out, as I said, his channel is Ron Bizzy, RONNBIZZY, 2 separate words, RONN space BIZZY. He hasn't got many subscribers at the minute. He's only got about 75. So yeah, if you're watching this, go and check him out. He's got 2 or 3 podcasts out already. I'm going to be on an episode of it. I used to know him back in the day. I still know him, but I used to hang out with him back in the day and stuff. Shannon's really cool, and yeah, we're all gonna be doing our thing. Shannon's awesome. Sorry for calling you really cool, like you're not my wife or something. And yeah, this has been cool. Anyway, later, dude. Love your content. Where's his beard? Plus, he needs a hat. Have a great night, Squid. Yeah. Wish me luck at Vegas. Good luck at Vegas, Chase. Good Baby luck. Looks baffled. See you all later. Yeah. So yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join the Patreon, buy the merch, buy the affiliate stuff through the beard link, the fucking koala tea sunglasses link, and go and subscribe to her on Instagram and stuff as well. Follow her on Instagram and stuff. It's been a fun stream. I'll see y'all when I look at you. You'll see me when you look at us. We will see you when you look at me. Say it. You can say it too.
We'll see you when you look at us and wait, what?
We'll see you when we look at you.
We'll see you when we look at you, and you'll see us when you look at us.
Yeah, boom. There we go. It doesn't flow the same. Yeah, I'll see you when you look at me, and you'll see me when you look at us. You fuck it. You know what it is. The dog's here too. I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks, guys. This has been fun. Let me know if you're watching this in the backlog what you want us to review next and stuff. Cool. Thanks. See you later.